what's going on, YouTube pipe smokers? This is Lonzy here from Tobacco Pipes and More. Welcome to today's episode, or this week's episode of Tobacco Pipes and More. So, this week I have John Cotton double pressed, dark fired. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of Tobacco Pipes and More. Today we're doing the John Cotton double pressed dark fire. I've been meaning to get this out much sooner, but I've been sick and had a bunch of life things going on and wasn't really able to get to it. So here we are. Let's go ahead and light it up. Got with me today some coffee. It's really good, actually. Oh, I ended up getting me. Oh yeah, no, I showed you guys this before. Never mind. All right, there we go. It's actually quite earthy. I'm gonna get it going a bit better. Come on, stay lit. It's actually fairly dry, so I'm not sure why it's having a hard time here, but so it does have a mild raisiny character to it, a little darkish fruitiness, I suppose. I don't think this is something that I would smoke in the in springtime or, you know, summer category, or at least very rarely I would do that. Not that it's bad or anything. It's a really nice tobacco. It's just, it just has more of an earthy character, a lot like the Latakia blends, which is funny. You know, it's weird, but it does. Yeah. Not quite sure why it does that, but it's very spicy. It's definitely more of a harsh tobacco. It's got a bit of cocoa-iness, a little bit of chocolatiness. The coffee really helps bring out that chocolatey like flavor with the retro ale. This is certainly not my favorite dark fire blend. Is it bad? No. It's a bit more harsh than I would prefer. Well, the pepperiness anyway. And judging by the way that the paper looked in the tin, it looks relatively aged. It's the darkness of the tobacco is soaked through that wax-coated lining. So that tells me that the tobacco is relatively aged. How long, I can't say, but it's definitely got a little age to it. Which is probably why I'm picking up a little bit of the chocolatiness, a little earthiness, and a little bit of the darkish fruit. It is definitely campfire-y. All in all, it's not a bad tobacco. It's really nice. Just not my first choice. However, if it was winter time, this is something I would sit out in the morning cold or cool, brisk air and smoke. The smell of the tobacco, though, is really nice. It has almost a florally scent to it. It's lightly sweet, smoky, lightly sweet, floral. Almost pastry-like, if that makes sense. Like you just get a light whiff of like a sweetish pastry scent, kind of. You know, it's not quite there, but that's what it reminds me of. Like if you were walking down a cobblestone street and past a bakery, but you're a few blocks away, and you just kind of get a quick, like a little whiff, a little bready, So that is something I really like about it, and I have recently found myself enjoying the more florally blends. Specifically, the Burkham Riff on my left over here. Limited edition. It's soaked in wine. And it has a really, really nice floral but sweet, bright smell to it. It's really, really wonderful. And I'm not saying this is on that level, but it's got that slight florally hint. I love this lighter. This thing is super cool. So I'm not overly sensitive to nicotine. In fact, I usually don't pick it up at all with most of the tobaccos that I smoke. However, if I don't smoke for about a week, and usually I only do like maybe one a day, or if it's a rough week, and I just don't have time, maybe twice a week. But this one gives me a tiny buzz for a couple of minutes, and then it goes away. But it's there. I can imagine if I sat here for the next hour smoking this, I'll probably have a decent little buzz. So nicotine hit, a little bit higher. Besides, I don't smoke for the nicotine anyway. I smoke for the smell and the flavor of the tobacco. That's what really sets tobacco off for me, is the smell and the flavor. And for me, the smell is really good. I prefer the smell over the taste with this one. Although again, the flavor is not bad. Cocoa-y, lightly floral. Very, very light on the sweetness, but it's there. It is quite peppery. If you're not used to something like that, peppery tobacco is not my favorite, although I don't mind it from time to time. But the pepperiness is starting to go away, so I think it's just the beginning stages of this tobacco when you smoke it, where the pepperiness really hits you. Excuse me. The smell is nice. It is phenomenal. I really like that. It reminds me of sitting outside by the campfire, eating a little cheese Danish, I guess, with a cup of coffee. So not too much I can say about this one. It's not overall. I'm not overly fond of it. I enjoy it, and I love dark fired tobaccos. They're one of my favorites. But for the most part, John Cotton double pressed dark fired is not quite up there for me as far as what I would smoke on a regular basis. I would probably let that age some more before I pick it up again, to maybe tone down some of those beginning peppery flavors, and maybe that'll never go away. But like I said, it kind of starts to go away quarter of the way through. You know, I've only been doing this for 10 minutes now, smoking it roughly. So within that time frame, it kind of goes away. It doesn't bother you so much, or at least me. I'd like to know from you guys, actually. Are you guys pipe smokers for life? Because I'm probably going to be. I don't think I'm ever going to give it up. It's just a nice pastime for me, something that I enjoy doing, to just relax and chill out, you know. So what do you guys think? Do you think you're going to keep smoking a pipe for the rest of your lives? You know, however short or long it may be. You know, God forbid something happens. You know, but I don't think I'll ever give it up. It's become so much of a part of my life as far as what I do to relax and let go of the day, that if I didn't have it, well, okay, I'd move on and it'd be it. But if I were to choose to have it versus not having it, I would choose to have it, regardless of whatever smoking risks they say there are. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to respond to it and have a little chat about it. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to draw this video to a close. It's been wonderful seeing you all again, or you seeing me, but me getting to share with you my viewpoints is a nice thing for me. So it's good to see you all again. Be safe, enjoy your day, or evening, or morning, or whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.